speak on the charging stations, piggyback on what the prior woman discussed. First, I'd like to know, I guess, how many tons of CO2 will be reduced from each charging station? I know we're going to be entering into contract today, I believe, with SAF for $3.5 million for charging stations. I believe there's 40 of them going out. That's 87,000 a piece. These are level 2 charging stations. I believe they're about 4,000 a piece, the cost of them. So that's a lot of money that we're spending. And again, level 2 chargers, I believe they're only one plug. It's a type A plug that you use for it. I guess we're all the other, how many vehicles will be able to use this? Because there's 4 different types of charging plugs on the other one, which is basically $40,000. The other charging station, which we yet to not go with. But I guess in reality, first of all, I'd like to know who's going to pay for the electric, for the charging, the electricity, and then who's going to pay for the maintenance and replacement of these after a while, because again, I'm sure after 10 years, they're going to have to be replaced with newer models and so forth. Another thing is, I guess, install to convert us to electric cars. Electric cars are really coal cars. They don't burn gasoline, they burn coal, because 70% of our electricity is generated from coal right now. Unless we change that and replace it, I guess we're stuck with that. Another thing is the battery packs. Prior when we discussed about the battery packs, the other thing we don't realize is that just like our cell phones, when our phones get down to 5%, we're stressing out. What about when our battery is down to 5% in our cars and we have 10% or another 50 miles to go to the next charging station? And we get there and someone else is in line and using it, and we run out of juice while we're waiting in line. And then again, if it's 10 degrees outside in Cleveland, which in the wintertime it's going to happen, basically, how are we going to have heat without any electricity or battery packs? And then when we get through the battery pack, just like our cell phones, every year you have less and less capacity. Okay, so basically after 5 years, the capacity is going to be reduced maybe to 50%, which means if you have 300 miles range, you're going to have a 150-mile range for a full charge. And how long is it going to take to charge that, depending on the station where you're at. So a lot of these things I don't believe that we're taking into consideration. And again, the life expectancy and the replacement costs, like the prior woman said, who's got $20,000 to buy a used car, who has money to buy a used car and spend $20,000 to replace a battery? Again, the other thing is really, how much CO2 are we really saving? Because again, we know that the battery packs themselves, the lithium in them, and also the other ingredients basically are harmful to the environment. What do we do as far as exposure? So these are some of the things. And what I'd like to also bring up is the budget real quick, is that, NOACA is a $13.9 million budget. Their expenses doubled from 2022 to 2023. And now there's 10 jobs that are available on Facebook with a $12.6 million budget. I guess where's that money going to come from for this year's budget if we increase the payroll? Because we already have a $6 million payroll from NOACA. And again, most of the focus, instead of being on roads and bridges, is on climate change. And 60% of our gas tax or federal money comes from grants, which are basically supposed to be for our roads and bridges, but then again, we're doing this climate change. So, thank you.